Decoding the Bill.com API webhook is a straightforward process that requires a basic understanding of webhooks and API integration. To start, a webhook is a callback function that is triggered by a specific event. In this case, events related to bills, payments, and invoices in Bill.com. First, you need to set up a webhook in your Bill.com account. This will generate a unique URL that will receive event notifications from Bill.com. The webhook will send a post request to your specified URL with a JSON payload containing the event details. To decode the webhook, you need to handle the incoming post request and parse the JSON payload. The payload will contain information such as the event type, the object that triggered the event, and any relevant data associated with the event. The event types can include bill created, bill paid, invoice sent, and payment failed, among others. The object that triggered the event can be a bill, invoice, payment, or vendor, and the relevant data will depend on the event type. To handle the webhook, you can use a server-side programming language such as Python, Java, or Node.js. You will need to create an endpoint that can receive the post request and parse the JSON payload. A practical example of decoding a Bill.com API webhook would be to create a Python script that listens for incoming post requests and parses the JSON payload. You can use a library such as Flask to create the endpoint and the JSON library to parse the payload. Best practices for decoding the Bill.com API webhook include verifying the authenticity of the request by checking the webhook secret, handling errors and exceptions, and testing the webhook thoroughly to ensure it is working as expected. In conclusion, decoding the Bill.com API webhook requires setting up a webhook in your Bill.com account, handling the incoming post request, parsing the JSON payload, and handling errors and exceptions. By following these steps and best practices, you can successfully integrate the Bill.com API webhook into your application and automate tasks and workflows related to bills, payments, and invoices.